Hey, listen, I have something really different for everybody. We're going to make meatloaf cupcakes. Now, it's not done with flour. It's not done with that. We ain't getting ready to take no meat and put it in some flour. Now, you know I'm not going to do that. But you're going to love it when I finish and when you go along with me and we make this together. Okay? Okay, let me show you what we're working with. First off, we have us some shredded carrots. Okay, this is shredded carrots. And I'm going to put on the front how much of shredded carrots we're going to use. This is onion. All right, so we're going to need an onion. This is cranberry sauce. We're going to need us some cranberry sauce. We're going to need us some potatoes in a bag. Now, these are some good potatoes, y'all, so don't get me wrong. We're going to need us some minced garlic. Okay, some chopped up garlic. We're going to need Dijon mustard. We're going to need ketchup. Okay, everybody's with me. We're going to need mushrooms. All right, and I'm going to let you know on the front how much of everything we need. We need Worcestershire sauce. Okay. We need Italian breadcrumb mix. Now, you can use the plain ones, but I want me a little bit more flavor in mine. Chili powder. Okay. 2 eggs. All right. Chives. These are chives. Okay, and I'm going to show you just how we're going to use them. Parmesan cheese. Okay, you can use Parmesan cheese or you can use sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to use both of them. We're going to have sour cream. And we need us a mixing pan. Make sure, now, when you mix this here up, make sure that you do not over mix. I don't know how many of these little bitty old packages I'm using, because I know I only need about 2 pounds of it to put in this here 12. But I think I'm going to make me just a little bit more, because these are little. And I don't know how far that 2 pounds may go. So first, we're going to mix up us. We're going to have 2 pounds. I'm just going to go ahead and mix on up 2 pounds. That's 1 pound, 1 pound 5. That's 2 pound, 2 pound point 3. I think it'll be enough to go in there and things. It looks like it will be. We just going to see. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get everything together. I'm going to get my mushrooms chopped, diced up, my onion diced up. I'm going to cut my chives up. And I'm going to get all this here together and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. So what we're going to do, this is the breadcrumbs. This is about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our first 8 ingredients. Okay? We're going to do the carrots, shredded carrots. That is about 1/2 cup of shredded carrots. This is chopped up mushrooms. I put it in a chopper. Okay? This is diced up mushrooms. I put it in a chopper. Okay? That is about 1/4 cup. All right? This is 1/3 cup of chopped onions. Now, you see how that's chopped? That is not big. That is chopped. Okay? Then we have 2 cloves of garlic mince. Okay? Now, the onions was 1/3 cup. This is 2 garlic cloves. This is about, we'll say about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Okay, that's what this is. Minced garlic. This right here is 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Okay, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This is Worcestershire sauce. This is 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Okay? This right here is 3 tablespoons of ketchup. All right? 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Okay? Now, we have 2 eggs. Lightly beat it. Okay? So you put that in there. Okay? So then you take and you mix this here up. Just like this. Okay? Go ahead and mix this on up just like this. Okay, then after you get this here mixed up like this, then you're going to take and you're going to put your breadcrumbs in. This is 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. Okay? You're going to stir that in real lightly. Okay? Mix it up real lightly. Get it mixed up in there. Don't smash it, just stir it up. All right, just stir it up in there and get it all mixed on up. Just don't smash it. Okay? Then after you get this here like this here and it's mixed up in here like this here, then you add 2 pounds of ground beef. Okay? 2 pounds of ground beef. All right, that's this right here. Now, this is when we're going to come in with the hands. All right? Now, make sure your hands are clean. Whatever you do, make sure your hands are clean. Because what we're going to do, we're going to go in here. Don't squash it. Don't do that. We don't want to squash it. We don't want to overmix it. We're going to just take it and turn it. Turn it and get it mixed up in there real good. Okay? Just turn it, loosen it up. Loosen up the ground beef. And just turn it up in there and mix it up in there. Okay, you're going to turn it and mix it up in there. You're going to get it mixed up in there. Separate it. Don't smash it. Just separate it and mix it on up in there. That's what we're going to do. Just get it and mix it on up in there really good. Okay. You see your carrots and everything going through there real good. Break it apart. So you can get everything up in there, mixed on up in there really good. So this is where everything is coming in at. This is how everything is going to incorporate itself, as we say. Okay? Don't smash it. Just do not smash it. Just loosen it up. Loosen up your ground beef. And to make sure everything is going to be mixed in there really good. Because you want, when you bite into it, you want it to be perfect. Okay? Let me see here if I got it mixed up really good here. Okay, I think I see carrots all through there. Really good. Okay, so then what we're going to do with this, so I have it mixed up really good in there. Let me see. Yeah, it's mixed up good. Yeah, just make sure you don't smash it. Just mix it on up. Make sure everything is evenly distributed through here. And it is now. Okay, so everything is good and mixed up all through there. So my seasonings can go all through. Okay. So, all right, after we do that, make sure your oven is on 350. Okay, whatever you do, make sure your oven is already on 350. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to use 1/3 of a cup of this mixture. Just 1/3 of a cup of the mixture is what's going in there. What's going in each one is 1/3 of a cup of mixture. That's what's going in there. Okay, just 1/3 of a cup of mixture. That's what's going in. So just get you 1/3 of a cup of mixture. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead on, finish putting all this here in there, in here, and then I'll be back. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, so now we're getting ready to make the sauce. Okay? You're going to need a half of a cup of ketchup. Okay? Half of a cup of ketchup. Then we're going to need a fourth of a cup of cranberry sauce. That's going in. Then you're going to need a teaspoon of chili powder. Okay? So the chili powder is here. A teaspoon of chili powder. You're going to need a half of a cup of ketchup. And you're going to need a fourth of a cup of cranberry. Okay? Cranberry sauce. Then you take it and you mix it up really good. Take it and get it and you mix it up. That means you got to smash up these cranberries and stuff here. Because you want it mixed up really good. Okay, so let me go ahead on and mix this here on up really good here. And then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I got this here mixed up. Now this came out and made about, this is 12, made about 15. Because I have 3 extra ones right here that it came out and it made, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of this scooper right here, okay? 1 tablespoon to each one of those, all right? Don't forget, have your oven set on 350 because after I finish doing this right here, we're going to put this in the oven, okay? This is going in the oven after I finish, all right? So you're going to put a tablespoon of this mixture on there. Make sure your hands are clean when you're doing all this here, okay? Make sure your hands is clean. Tablespoon of this mixture on top of there. All right. And let me finish this here on up and I'll be back. Okay, now I have finished it up. Put in the sauce, but the sauce has a really, really good taste to it. Really good taste to it. So I finished this here on up. Now I'm getting ready to stick it in the oven. Don't put nothing on top of it. Cook it for about 30 to 40 minutes. Take a look at it, check it, and everything. So cook it this way, just like this here, for about 35 to 40 minutes, okay? So we'll be back when it's ready. I forgot to let y'all know. Put this here on a baked sheet pan, okay? Put it on a baked sheet pan. All right, so I forgot to tell y'all. I'm gonna make the potatoes, okay? You're gonna make the potatoes according to what it says how to make it. 2 cups of boiling water, but I'm not gonna use boiling water. I'm gonna use me some milk, and I'm gonna use me some butter in here. This is how I do this, and this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm not gonna use water because I don't use water in it. I use milk in it, okay? So I'm gonna use 2 cups of milk so that'll be 4 cups because I'm making more of this here, okay? Then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna cut me up some chives. Sooner here because I definitely don't want to cut off my fingers. Okay, so now we're going to get the chives. We're going to put them in the potatoes. Okay. Then I'm going to get me 4 cups of milk. Okay, So I have me a stick of butter. This is how I do mine. This is how I do mine. If I ever want to do instant, I do it this way. 4 cups of milk. Put it on the stove on low. Put it on the stove on medium so it can go ahead and start cooking. Okay? Hi, I just want you to know I am getting ready to put me 2/4 of sour cream, which is a fourth of this. I'm going to put 2 of these of sour cream in my potatoes. Okay? So I just want y'all to know what I'm getting ready to do. So they have finished. So for 2 packages of what I had, it takes 1 of these. 1 of these is 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Okay? And I took and put my Parmesan and my cheddar cheese. I grated my cheddar cheese up and I put me some Parmesan cheese up in here, and I mixed both of those together. Now what we're going to do, we have a ice cream scooper. Okay, so this is what we're going to use. Then we're going to fill that up. Then we're going to put it on there just like that. Okay? Just like this. Going to put it on there. Just like that. Then we're going to take this here. We're going to put it back in the refrigerator. Back in the oven. And put it in there just for 15 minutes. Because all you want it to do is for the cheese to get hot on top of it. Okay? That's all we want it to do, is for the cheese to get hot on top of it. And that's it. One package would have worked. I think 1 package would have worked for this here. So 1 package and 1/4 of sour cream. And when you fixing, that's so good. And when you fixing this right here, this meatloaf in the thing, only leave it in there for 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, only leave it in there for 30 minutes and that's it. Gonna let this here melt on here like this. Oh Lord. I'm gonna clean that up right there. So I'm gonna finish putting all this here on there and I'll be back. Now this is gonna go back into the oven until the cheese have melted. That's about like 5 minutes because my oven is still on 350. So I'm going to put this here on back in and I'll be back. Okay, let me show you what I have. Now take a look at this. This is Meatloaf cupcakes. Okay? That's what this here is. Meatloaf cupcakes. Okay? And it has the cheese and everything on top. Now I'm going to tell you one thing about this dish right here. Okay, one thing about the dish. Do not leave the meatloaf cupcakes in the oven too long. Okay, only 30 minutes. Preheat your oven first. Then when you preheat your oven first, then put your cupcakes in there. Put your meatloaf cupcakes in the oven. Then when you bring it out, have your mashed potatoes and everything already ready to go. Okay? Because you can let them cool down a little bit where they can form. Alright? Where they can get kind of a little thick. Then, when you put your mashed potatoes on there, then sprinkle your cheese on there. Then stick it back in there for 5 minutes until that cheese is melted. Then it is ready. Whatever you do, do not overcook your ground beef because it will be, how can I say, dry. You don't want it dry. Whatever it is, you don't want it dry at all. So I'm just letting y'all know that. And the way we're going to do this here, I have these chives already chopped up. So what you're going to do, you're going to sprinkle you some chives on it. And that's how you do it. You sprinkle the chives on it. And then you know it's ready. Okay? So when you sprinkle the chives on it, it makes it cute. Now what I've done, I've waited too long and let it cool down some. Okay? But it still got smoke in it. But you sprinkle you some chives on it. And it's good to go. Okay? So, all I want to tell you is have a beautiful day. Give someone a big hug. And bon appetit, baby.